Welcome back to today's deep dive into the latest headlines. Today we're unpacking key updates on the 2024 election, a high-profile death penalty case in Texas, chilling details from the Delphi murders trial, and breaking news from the Israel-Hamas conflict. Stay tuned, there's a lot to cover and we'll break down what it all means for you. The battleground state of Michigan is now the epicenter of the 2024 U.S. presidential election. Both Kamala Harris and Donald Trump are intensifying their campaigns there as they each fight for crucial votes in this swing state. Kamala Harris has focused on revamping the economic message to reach Michigan's working-class voters, highlighting job growth, infrastructure investments, and manufacturing. Meanwhile, Donald Trump has returned to his populist themes, energizing his base by pointing to trade deals and industrial decline during the Biden administration. Michigan holds immense significance because of its history in deciding tight races. In 2016, Trump's narrow win here was a pivotal factor in his path to the presidency, and both candidates know Michigan could make or break their campaigns. Analysis. Harris's push to appeal to the working-class voters in Michigan is crucial for Democrats to secure their hold on the Midwest. On the other hand, Trump is using the state's economic concerns to reignite his America First narrative, making Michigan a critical focal point as Election Day draws closer. In a major legal development, Robert Roberson, whose execution was halted earlier this year, might now appear in person for new hearings in his controversial death penalty case. Roberson was convicted in 2003 for the death of his 2-year-old daughter, but doubts around the forensic evidence used in the case have brought fresh scrutiny. Recently, Texas courts have been questioning whether the evidence used during Roberson's trial was accurate, especially with advancements in forensic science. His case has raised broader concerns about the reliability of expert testimony in death penalty cases, as well as the disproportionate effect such cases have on low-income defendants. Analysis. The Roberson case highlights larger issues in the criminal justice system. As forensic science continues to evolve, cases like this force us to question how many wrongful convictions could be due to outdated or misleading evidence. It also reignites the debate around the death penalty, particularly in states like Texas, where executions are still relatively frequent. Moving to another courtroom drama, the trial of Richard Allen, the man accused of killing 2 teenage girls in Delphi, Indiana, took a chilling turn this week. Prosecutors revealed disturbing details about how Allen allegedly used power and fear to carry out the 2017 murders of Abby Williams and Libby German. This case has gripped the nation since the bodies of the 2 girls were found near a hiking trail. Prosecutors are emphasizing how Allen may have manipulated his victims, painting a grim picture of the events that unfolded on that tragic day. As the trial progresses, the public's interest remains high, with people closely watching how the justice system handles such a high-profile case. The revelations in this trial are shocking but also demonstrate how complex and deeply psychological criminal cases can be. It's not just about catching the criminal, it's about understanding the dynamics of power and control that perpetrators often use. This trial serves as a chilling reminder of the dangers that exist, even in quiet communities. In international news, Israeli forces have reportedly killed Yahya Sinwar, the senior Hamas commander, in airstrikes over Gaza. This is seen as a major development in the ongoing Israel-Hamas war, which has escalated significantly in recent weeks. Sinwar's death is a critical blow to Hamas leadership, as he was considered one of the group's top military strategists. The United States has expressed support for Israel's actions, though the situation remains incredibly tense, with the conflict continuing to claim lives on both sides. The killing of a key figure like Sinwar could either weaken Hamas or further embolden the group's fighters as they seek retaliation. Meanwhile, civilians in Gaza continue to suffer the devastating impacts of the ongoing airstrikes. This strike marks a turning point in the Israel-Hamas conflict. The elimination of Sinwar could destabilize Hamas's command structure, but it also risks intensifying the conflict, with possible retaliation against Israeli forces and civilians. The United States' support for Israel remains steadfast, but the international community is watching closely, hoping for some path to de-escalation. That's it for today's headlines. Michigan is front and center in the United States election, while legal battles and high-profile trials are unfolding across the country. And in the Middle East, the conflict between Israel and Hamas shows no signs of cooling down. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow for more updates.